Okay, let's get ready for your morning stretch. Now remember to notice how you're feeling. If anything doesn't feel right, modify the exercises so that you feel comfortable, safe and confident. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, opening the chest, gazing to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Tuck the chin to chest, sweep the arms down. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to pause with the arms in cactus, pinching the shoulder blades together with your chest open. And then you're going to rotate a little bit from side to side, getting a little bit more mobility through the thoracic spine. Following the movement with your gaze. Coming back to center. From here, you're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and then you're going to exhale, pull the elbows down, gaze over to the side, making sure that your neck stays parallel, that the chin, stays parallel. Inhale, back to center, reach the hands up. Exhale, bring the elbows back, gaze over. Inhale. Exhale. This is about that morning mobility through the neck. Inhale. And exhale. One more either side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. Taking the hands to your knees. You're then going to lead with your head rippling through your spine, using the pressure of your hands against your knees to create a little bit more movement, opening up through the chest and activating the smaller muscles through the shoulders, through the neck, through the back. Beautiful. From there, you're going to come into tabletop, and from tabletop, take the knees out wide, lower the bum down into child's pose. From child's pose, feel long from the tips of your fingers to the base of your spine. Walking your hands over towards the right, lean into the left side of your body to stretch out and lengthen. Walk your hands over to the left, leaning into the right side of your body and lengthen. Walk your hands over to the right, lean into the left and lengthen. And walk your hands over to the left, leaning into the right and lengthen. Remember, this is a video, so you can pause it at any point that you're enjoying a stretch so that you really get the most out of it, okay? From here, you're going to gaze forwards, coming into tabletop. From tabletop, push your hands into the mat, fingertips are spread wide, and from here, you're going to pinch the shoulder blades together and then open them out apart. So we're activating those postural muscles, we're activating the muscles around our wrist and our arm. We're inhaling and then exhale, pushing away. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Now also in tabletop, we're going to take a moment to really connect to our belly, to our diaphragmatic breath, okay? So as I inhale, I'm softening through my belly, and then as I exhale from the anus through to the urethra and the transverse abdominis, like I'm blowing out a candle, I'm engaging. Then inhale, softening. Exhale, engaging. Inhale, soften. Exhale, engage. Inhale, soften. Exhale, engage. And that's the breath, that's the control through the core that we want the whole way through. So from here, inhale, tuck the toes, exhale, engage. Through the core and the arm, lift up into downward dog. Walk the heels up and down. Feel that length. And then walk the feet towards your hands. Take a moment. Take your head, shake your head from side to side, have a little wriggle, then come back to stillness and then ripple up through your spine, one vertebra at a time, peeling all the way, rolling the shoulders. Remember, pause the video, grab some water if you need to. Otherwise we're going to carry on, starting with a little bit of a flow. So you're going to inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open the chest, dive the chest forwards as you forward fold. Release the hands, release the head. Take the hands to your knees, roll the shoulders back, flat back. Deep stretch to the back of your legs. Bend the knees, lower the hands, and step back. From here, take a breath in as you lower down, and then exhale, come into upward dog. From upward dog, I'm not lowering my hips all the way to the ground, I'm still engaged in my core. I'm going to tuck my toes, engage the core, push up into downward dog. From downward dog, I'm going to adjust my right foot so it comes forward. When I feel balanced, I'm going to rise up, taking the hands down. Keep my hands either side of that front foot, stepping the left foot forwards, forward fold. And then I'm going to ripple up one vertebra at a time. I'm going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive the chest forward as I forward fold. Release the head, release the hands. Take the hands to the shins, shoulders back, flat back. bend the knees, lower the hands, step back. Almost in tabletop, so you can see that my knees aren't directly underneath my hips. My fingertips are spread wide. Inhale on the way down. Exhale as I come up into upward dog. Tuck the toes, engage the core, downward dog. Left foot forwards. Take a moment, ground down through that front foot. Rise all the way up. Take the hands down, either side of that front foot. Engage the core, step to the front of the mat. And ripple all the way back up to standing. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, opening the hands. Dive the chest forwards as you forward fold. Release the hands, release the head. Inhale, take the hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the hands, step back into tabletop. From here, inhale, half bend. Exhale as you rise up. Tuck the toes, engage the core, downward dog. Right leg forwards, find your balance, rise up. Open the hands out, release the hands down. Engage the core, step to the front of your mat, and ripple all the way up to standing. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, dive the chest forwards as you forward fold. Release the heads, release the hands. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, take the hands down, step back through into your down, into tabletop. Inhale, press. Exhale, upward dog. Tuck the toes, downward. Allowing your left leg to come forwards. Allowing your left leg to come forwards, ground down, sweep the arms up, open the hands out, take the hands down, engage the core, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Ripple up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come up. This time, taking your feet so that they're hip distance apart, sit the bum down into Utkatasana, seated chair pose. The next movement, you're going to swing the arms behind you and lift the hips up. Flat back. And then back again into Utkatasana. Engage through the core, long back of your head, line the back of your shoulders. And then once again, sweep the hands behind you, stretch out through the back of your legs. And then one more time into seated chair pose. From here, you're going to bring the hands down through heart center, taking your hands over for a gentle twist across the body, over to the left. Back to center, reach the arms up, reach the hands back, same that in the hands over to the right, so you're rotating through the spine. Back to center, you should feel the burn in the legs, reach the arms up, bring the hands down, send the bum back as you forward fold. Taking the hands down, bending the knees, take the legs back, stepping in to your lengthened tabletop as you inhale and exhale, coming into upward dog. Tuck the toes, engage the core, downward dog. Now take a moment in downward dog. You can take the hips from side to side to release through the side of your body. And then from here, when you're ready, you're going to reach the right leg forwards, lowering down through the left knee, rising all the way up into a low lunge. From here, bring the hands down through heart center. So this is focusing on mobility again, similar to what you just did. You're now going to take the left elbow across to the right knee. And from here, I'm pressing my hands together so my body is long, that I'm engaged. It's a deep twist. Beautiful. I'm going to take my hands down in between my legs. Now I'm going to adjust myself, so maybe I've sent my left leg back a little bit more. Shoulders are away from the ears, back of my head's in line with the back of my shoulders. I'm getting a deep stretch through the groin. Now from here, I'm going to untuck my back toes of my left foot. I'm going to inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the knee, and then inhale lower, lift the knee, 2 more. Strong in the front foot, strong in the core. Very good. Lower the leg down, change sides. Right leg back, left leg forwards, low lunge. Rising up into that low lunge, tucking the pelvis, engaging through the abdominals, Bring the hands down through heart center, and then crossing over that right elbow onto the left knee, pushing my hands together, and now I am having a deeper rotation and twist through my spine. Creating that space and releasing, creating that mobility. Taking the hands down, and then going to sink down a little bit lower. So I've taken my right knee back a little bit more. Both my hands are down, my shoulders away from the ears, back of my head's in line with the back of my shoulders. From here I'm going to inhale to prepare, and I'm going to exhale as I tuck the toes of my back foot and I lift the knee. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. From there, safely taking the knee back, take the toes together, knees out wide, lower down into child's pose. Beautiful. From here, you're going to come all the way down onto your tummy, taking your hands towards, as if they're in cactus. Sorry, I was going to say put them behind your head, but actually adds more challenge. So you're just going to have your legs fallen out naturally, so probably about hip distance, top of your foot's down. You're going to take the back of your head in line with the back of your shoulders, take your arms into cactus, inhale to prepare, and then exhale, come up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Two more. Engaging the core. Fold the forearms, rest the forehead, wiggle the hips. Now from here, with your head resting on your forearms, you're going to take a breath in. You're going to imagine that someone is pulling your foot and plucking from behind your hamstrings. So I'm going to inhale to prepare. And then as I exhale, I'm engaging the core and imagining that someone is pulling my foot and plucking from behind my leg, so just below my bum. And each time that I lift, I'm exhaling. So there's that length in the muscles. There's also the recruitment of the abdominals. And you're keeping your head down, and you're tensing your tummy and recruiting your core muscles each time that you lift and lower. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Two more. And final one. Take a rest, wiggle your hips from side to side. Beautiful. So from here, you're going to go back into that movement. So this is a less complicated version of a movement that we have done, which is the wrists, the elbow, and the extending. All we're focusing on is back of your head, line the back of your shoulders. Inhale to repair, exhale, lift the arms up, which gives you a bit more height, and then lowering down. And then exhale, lifting, and then lowering. And I'm just taking my head down from side to side, making sure that my neck is moving smoothly between the two. Make sure that you exhale. We're working on that mobility through your spine and lengthening out through your chest. So we're strengthening your back and stretching out through the chest. And just one more. And then folding the arms and wiggling through the hips. Beautiful. From here, you're going to come up almost like a sphinx, and then from there, lifting the bum. So elbows are underneath shoulders, making sure that the shoulders are away from the ears, making sure that you're in neutral spine. You're going to inhale to prepare, and then exhale, engage, and once again, imagine someone is pulling your foot and plucking, and you're exhaling each time that you lift up. Two more. One more. That's 5 on one side. Adjusting yourself. Two more. Final one. Beautiful. Sit back into child's pose to release. And we're going to do that one more time, okay? Elbows underneath shoulders. Nice and strong. Engage with the core. Inhale, soften. Exhale. Lengthen for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Changing sides, making sure you're in neutral spine, and lengthen and lift for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lowering all the way down and stretching out. Hoping that's feeling nice. And then final movement, Before we turn onto our backs for the final movement, make sure that your fingertips are spread wide, that you're pushing into the mat. You've got long, strong arms, back of your head's in line with the back of your shoulders. From here, you're going to tuck the toes. Inhale, soften. Exhale, lift and lower. We're going to go all the way to 10. And again. Final 5. Final 4. Final 3. Final 2. And final 1. Sitting back onto your knees, releasing through the shoulders, moving through the spine. You can isolate through the wrists by having your arms out straight and moving in circles through the fingers, through the wrists one way and then the other way. Coming into your final movement, okay? So from here, making sure you're in that neutral spine, that your body is like a plank. You're going to inhale, soften, exhale, come back. Inhale, soften, exhale, come back. One body. So you've got that strength happening through your quads and through your core. 2 more. Beautiful. I'm going to do 1 more. This time, 1 more version. So inhale, soften, exhale, engage. Follow your hand with your gaze so you have that movement through the spine, through the neck. Core is active. That's 2 either side. We're going to 5 either side in total. And 3. Make sure you have that tension. Final 2 either side. Remember to go at your pace. And final 1. Beautiful. Take a moment to adjust yourself to come down onto your back on the mat. You can hug your knees into your chest to release any tension. Send one leg away, hug one towards your chest, and then extend above you. There might be a bend in your leg, it's absolutely fine. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, try and bring it in towards you. You can play around with pointing and flexing your foot to move through the stretch. And then you're going to take the left foot up, take the right foot across, draw the left leg in towards you, send the right knee in that direction to release through the hip on the right side of your body. Now softening through your breath, just trying to release, lengthen on the inhale, and then exhale, release the tension. And then you're going to change sides. Right leg down, left leg lifting, pointing, flexing the foot, noticing where you're feeling tight. And then take the right foot down, send the left foot to the right knee, draw the right leg in towards you. Breathing, lengthening, releasing, noticing where you're feeling tight, where you need to release, give yourself permission to move. Lovely. Take the left leg down, take the right leg in and across, and as the right leg comes over, gaze over towards your left side. My arm is in cactus on the left side, and I'm safely going to come back to center. Right leg down, left leg in and across. Left arm comes into cactus as I gaze over towards the left. Lovely. On your side, have a slight bend in your bottom leg as you bring the ankle of your top leg around, trying to keep your knee down so it's in line with your hip. And do the same on the other side, having a bend in your bottom leg to help support you, pulling the left leg back. Breathing, lengthening, releasing, and then coming up into tabletop. And from tabletop, take the left hand down, thread the right arm through, pushing your right hand into the mat will release more through the right shoulder. Press into the left hand, Change side, right hand down, left hand through, pushing the left hand into the mat. Coming back into tabletop, then lowering down into happy puppy, keeping the hips above the knees, taking the head down from one side to the other, lengthening out through the belly, through the abdominals, through the chest, taking your head to the other side, walking the hands back to center, and coming to a comfortable seated position. Thank you very much for your time. Remember, it's a video, so you can rewatch it to get a longer workout, and you can also spend more time stretching and warming up if you choose to. Remember to modify the movements so that you feel safe and confident, and let me know how you get on.